close till
Hi and welcome to the video number 8. For today's session, you will only need your practice booklet. Besides, you will have to do an assigned task at the end of the video. Please pay attention to it and bring it next week to the class. Let's start. What are adverbs? Adverbs are words that modify other words. For example, verbs, adjectives, and others. At the adverbs of manner, we need to consider that often tell when, where, why, or under what conditions something happens or happened. Here are some examples of adverbs. Observe the words. They are describing how something is made, the way it is made. She's working busily. He is moving around cautiously. Other examples could be he is acting mysteriously. They are playing with the doll violently. She's dressed up elegantly. He's saving the cat courageously. How would you use the adverb loudly, for example, in a sentence? Think also about an example or a time that you use the adverb quickly. How did you use it? How about slowly or gently? All these adverbs are telling the way something is done. Here are more examples. Hungrily, she's waiting for her lunch hungrily. They are playing happily. These and more examples we can find in your practice booklet. But first, we are going to observe the video and read the sentences that are written there that have different adverbs. Observe how adverbs are describing actions, people, animals, and others. There are many different types of adjectives as you can see. Some of them answer the question how, others answer the question where, when, how much, and how often. So they don't always end with ly. They usually refer to the way you do something, but they can also refer to the position or place where something is, to a time, okay, to an amount. Adverbs of time express frequency. They express and describe how often we do something. Always, often, usually, sometimes, hardly ever, or never. These are words that we always use, but now we know the name. They are called adverbs of time. Think about examples. How would you use always, for example, in a sentence? How will you use usually or never? We also have some expressions like every day, every week, every month, every year, once, twice a month, twice a week, 3 times a month, 3 times a week, 4 times a month, etc. These are called adverbs of time. And again, They describe how often we do something, how often something happens, how often a situation occurs.
I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste.
Now it's time to check the answers. As you can see on page 40, you are reviewing some vocabulary and learning some new adverbs. It is important that you check the spelling and you learn it, not only for the daily class but also for Cambridge. Let's move on to page 41. In exercise 1, you gotta select the option that completes each statement. He usually cuts my hair quickly. He cuts my hair quicker today than last time. 3. Harold rode the horse badly. 4. Dig the hole deeply. 5. We do our chores cheerfully. In part 2, you have to select the correct adverb to complete each statement. How are the people saying the sentences below? I just got engaged, she said happily. My dog just died, he said sadly. I'm in a hurry, she said quickly. I no make mistakes, he said impolitely. May I please make a telephone call? She asked kindly. Bring me a menu fast, he said impolitely. This is the last time I'm telling you. Clean up your room, she said angrily. Will you marry me? He asked nervously. Page 42. Please don't ask me to speak in front of the class, she said shyly. Can I help you? He asked politely. Next, you must read each statement. Use the adjective in parentheses to make another statement with an adverb. For example, my son is a safe driver. My son drives carefully. Francisco is a great runner. He runs fastly. The president is a good speaker. He speaks effectively. Andrea Bocelli is a wonderful singer. He sings beautifully. He's a well-behaved child. He behaves politely. The next part comprehends or comprises writing sentences using adverbs from the box. Make sure you use correct grammar and spelling. Now let's move on to page 43. As you see, there you got more vocabulary on adverbs, but these are adverbs of time. There are many, and not all of them end with ly. We have different adverbs of time that we already know, as some others that are new and you need to study. On page 44, we need to choose the correct adverb to complete each statement. I'm going to bed early tonight. Diego had to eat dinner late because of his busy schedule. I have been eating too much fast and refined sugars lately. Carla has to go to the market today and buy some ingredients. Chris came to the class late yesterday. He missed the train. Finally, you gotta put the words in the correct orders to make sentences as in the example. 1. She is sometimes late, or she is late sometimes. We can also use it at the beginning. Sometimes, comma, she is late. Number 2. My sister never gets up early on Sundays. Number 3. He usually goes to the cinema on Fridays. Or on Fridays, comma, he usually goes to the cinema. 4. How often do you go to the restaurant? 5. She always goes to the beach in the summer. 6. Sometimes she does her shopping on Fridays. 7. We go to the theater twice a month.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading